the score. Here's Evans to send it away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchins. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
They put Adams in motion. Now first down throw for Stafford. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throw on third down, Stafford. This one caught at the 4. And the Rams are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Ready. Lady. Now it's Nakua getting the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Big 20. Stafford now on second down. He's got his big tight end, Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
pass. Good on the extra point. And the Rams move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34. A pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Moving to his right. Off he goes.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
43-yard line.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. Crazy. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Big time play by McCaffrey. And even 30 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Rams' 28-yard line.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And he's in. Hendrick 4. Touchdown. 49. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers are back in this one. It's 17-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st down, it's Stafford. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
22. Here's Stafford. Thrust to his right. Trying to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Pinheiro's kick is good. So we're at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll go play action with Purdy. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a burst. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Cameron Kitchens there to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Get set. Up. The RPO. That one is complete. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and the first down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Kobe Durant up to make the stop. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Purdy. No chance at all. He'll go down. Kobe Turner getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, Purdy. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Hey, 22!
Play action now for Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. A give, and here comes Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Ready? A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 49-yard line.
They go play action with Stafford. He's going to be taken down here. The defense comes up with a sack on the final play of this 3rd quarter. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. We're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. That'll be incomplete, so they go for the trickery, but it does not work out, and it's going to be 4th down. Kyren Williams, the intended receiver there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. It's 2nd down. Purdy gonna put it up again. Downfield, he's got Bourne. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
They'll drop to throw. Headed left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Rams are right back in this one.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Get it, 20! by 54.
Now Stafford. Caught by Nakua on the outbound. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
They'll run it with Williams. Not much there. Maybe a yard. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 49ers, 48-yard line.
Blue 60. Stay 50, stay 50.
Here's Stafford. Back to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. The Niners will use their third and final timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go.
Ready.
On first down, it is Williams. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one. Second down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. At the Niners, 33-yard line.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
And this is 3rd down.
So it's a win for the visiting Rams. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched the shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Up next, it's our main event between the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. From Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He dodged the tackle. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. On the move, headed right. Throws this one deep down the right side. This is caught inside the 15. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Henry punches it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
No stranger to this in his career, Brock. John Harbaugh wants his offense to tack on two more.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Jackson's throwing for it. And that's brought in for two, Brock. That's going to put him up 8-0. Really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the two-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they could make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for two. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. His first throw is an interception. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
Now, I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead. How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Throwing again is Lamar. And set up the screen for Henry. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
At that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
The toss now to Henry. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Lamar now from the gun. Rolling out to his left. He's running with it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. Got locked behind this one. Downfield it goes. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out.
Ravens 14, 49ers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. They stick with McCaffrey. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing